Check out the pretty dragons.
But wait,
What up? Huh?
did we decide if they could see us this week or not?
They can see us. I'm
Can
just
they
a
see
little
my
ratchet
tab?
today.
Can they see
Mm-hmm.
my? Oh, I got a
Y'all
stiff
know what
neck
it
though,
is. It is
so I can't get too
4.
loose with it because my freaking neck hurts. But we here to celebrate because it's a holiday. We here to
It's
celebrate
4
because it's a holiday.
20.
Hey, you get it?
Where are my smokers? I didn't even get to pack my pen, my bed. I am
Me either. So
a
that
little
actually is perfect. So
behind.
everybody right now, either pause the show or get your shit right. Bust it
While
down,
we
break it
getting our
down.
shit right.
Yep, because I'm
Mm-hmm.
about to pack mine and Steffi girl is about to pack hers. And then we're gonna cheers to this 420 holiday. We're not gonna hold y'all long today. We just wanted to make sure that we connected with you guys. So it's our holiday, it's like our Christmas, our New Year's, our
For
Thanksgiving.
real. For
We have
real.
like one
It's
of
all in
those
one.
and everything
Mm-hmm.
together.
Yeah. Well,
So
what
it
you
was
smoking on
important.
while you packing your pen?
I finally got some Dream Queen.
Oh yeah. Oh, you got a stiff ass neck.
Girl, can you tell?
Because every time you go down, you go,
Hurts.
oh.
Like not only is it stiff, but my neck hurts from like the bottom of my ear, like down my shoulder blade. Oh my gosh, it's driving
Oh
me
shoot.
crazy. And it's one of those things where it don't catch you until it be like, bitch, your neck is stiff.
It's too late. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm smoking Dream Queen. Finally
How do you
got
like
some.
it? It's good, right?
I didn't get to it yet. This is gonna be my
Oh,
first.
okay. Okay.
So we'll have like a live review on 420 of some stuff that Steph has been recommending for what weeks now. I finally was able to get my hands on it.
Yeah.
But it's Dream Queen sugar. Where we at here?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got to like put my hand behind it. Can y'all even
You know
see
you gotta
that?
do the YouTube hands.
Exactly. I think y'all got that. Dream
Oh
Queen.
shit.
It's by Edgar Cline, which is one of my favorite growers here in Pennsylvania. Here's what the
Mm-hmm.
sugar looks like. That's a good picture.
Mm-hmm. That's a good shot.
Smells not too far off from the lamb's bread. It's kind of lemony.
It is a little. Yep. It is,
So
but I was telling you the last couple batches that I got of it is giving me kind of hybrid vibes. So brace
yeah, you
yourself
did say
slightly.
that. So I had to
Mm-hmm.
make sure I got it because like I'm on vacation coming up, so I don't need wash your walls type
Yes.
sativa this week. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna, bring it down a level and just go with the hybrid and see how it does. So here we go. It's like bottoms up and packing it right now. What you got going on over there?
I got my little bit of serious happiness left. That is my hybrid, but it's more of, I told y'all, when you're coming down, you're coming down. Like there's no really stopping it. So
Yep.
that's
That's
kind of
how
what
the
I'm
sunshine
on.
4 is. It's definitely like indica on the way down.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. So that's what I'm smoking this afternoon on this great 420 day. I forgot to tell you, man. So we have this round table with my boss's boss, right? Like he's not the guy that I had the meeting with last time. He's under him. So he's my
Okay.
supervisor's boss. But so they have a round table with him. And they were like, my boss went around and was like, we need 2 volunteers from each team. If I don't get any volunteers, we'll just pick people. Guess who got motherfucking picked? I was like, I'm trying to be high all day. Now I have to stop at a moment so I don't look as high on camera. And I gotta focus on your conversation as well. Like I have to, like, why have a round table if you're gonna make me come with something? I didn't ask to come. I didn't ask to be invited.
I feel like a round table is one of those things that you should want to participate in. And if you don't want to participate, you shouldn't have to go because a round table is fully conversation based. And if you don't have anything to bring to the table, then why am I at the table, sir?
What am I here for? What am I here
I don't
for?
know.
So I'm gonna just go and put my best foot forward. And
Always, that's why they picked you. Was it like pick your name out of the hat, or was it like
no, he picked
were they
me.
doing like this?
My boss claims she said that he picked me. I was like,
Blessing and a curse.
girl,
It's a blessing and
yeah,
a curse because we want to always have our name in rooms that we aren't in so that we may step into them. However, it's a holiday, so you're lucky I'm here today. Just let me be, Let's cheers to that.
I almost didn't come today. All right, cheers.
Say that again a little louder for the people in the back because I don't know if that was clear. I almost didn't come in today, so what the
and I work from home, so
yikes. Hold on, I'm heating up.
So this is cheers to all the weed smokers, weed users, cannabis users, of
cannabis connoisseurs.
Yes, cannabis consumers. However you use that wonderful plant, cheers to you. Cheers. Shout out to y'all. We gotta get y'all around the clock. Maybe.
Round of applause for sure, for sure.
We made it another 420, y'all. We made it to another one.
We made another 365 to get to 420.
You better believe it. You better believe it. Like me and T said, there will be no full episode this week. We will be putting back on a throwback episode on our smoking safely tips, basically. What was that episode called?
It might be Smoke Safely.
Okay. It might be
called for Smoke Safely. I don't know off the top of my head. So I'll have to go look. But with 420 being what it is, we are always going to release that Smoke Safely tips episode because it's important to smoke safely. That's like the motto of the show, Smoke Safely. That's the whole point why we're here.
Yeah. We want you to smoke, but just do it in a way that won't bring you harm, because it defeats the purpose if that's what you're doing.
Counterproductivity there. That doesn't get sliced in the hand that feeds you there. Like it's not supposed to go that way. It's supposed to aid you. So get you some CBD on hand, listen to the video. Listen to the episode and have a great day. Great day and great time got mushed together. Have a great time.
Yeah. Yeah. Because that is what we are here for. So do you have any 420 songs for us, T?
I do actually. Sorry, I was looking at my little pen here, my little panda pen, which I will never go back. So y'all, before we even get into
tell us. I completely forgot. My bad.
Before we even get into that, I guess I'll pause on my hit there. I mentioned like a month ago that my pen broke.
For real.
I had to order another one. Literally a month ago. I ordered it on March 17th. So it's been over a month at this point. So I ordered my pen, never comes in the mail. I reach out to the company. They say that it got lost in the mail and they'll put another one in there for me. So it came, I finally got it, and I was like, ooh, like rushed like a kid in a candy store to get to it and use it. Packed it up, and I was like, this ain't it. This ain't it anymore. I think I'm gonna stick with my electronic Debriggs. It just works so much better for me. Now that I have it down, I have a science, like I figured it out. I figured out how it works. I get this shit. This cone gets milky, like smoke filled, completely smoke filled. I'm gonna try to do it now while next time you talk. But I love it. So I'm glad that I finally got my pen so that I could do a real comparison. But I feel like I use way less product for this, got way better bang, tastes better. I don't have to worry, but all the things I've been saying over the past couple weeks.
Yeah. Yeah, no, and I think you mentioned that you said that you would use that at home and then the pen just as your travel size,
Yeah, like sorry, I don't
Oh
know
my
if y'all
God.
could see that, but
I seen it when it was like on your chest or by your chest.
there we go. Look at that
Oh
ashy
yeah.
hand. And if y'all see that in there, like sometimes
Look at that
the
ashy hand.
I wash my hands like a million times a day. But
That's
sometimes
clean
like
hand, Ash.
exactly. It
Hmm.
looks like some of the products sometimes comes up in here. It's like the reclaim, kind of like the splatter. It collects over time and sometimes it makes it hard to take a hit. So my smoke will like get stuck in here and that's what's just happening now. I haven't cleaned it. So I'm waiting to let it get nice and dirty so I can do a video for you guys to see just how completely different these pieces really are and how different they work before and after. So this is actually good. So y'all can see now like there's stuff in there, like my hand down there. Like it's
Yep.
not like that bottom part down there is supposed to be like clear water, but you can see like it's got a little bit of
It got some
like
color to it.
residue. Ouch, burnt my hand. There's some residue in there. So that's what I'll be doing. Cleaning it out for a nice fresh hit. But this is where it's at. Whenever we go to this cannabis festival this week, I really hope that you can find one that's not like $1 million. So you can get one too. You are more than welcome to use this one, try this one for a couple of days and see if it's like, oh, I like this. I fuck with this too, to see for real if it's where it's at too. Cause I follow a lot of like Black women cannabis connoisseurs as well. We're all on the same mission. And a lot of them smoke from dad bricks too. There's this one chick, Blunt Blum Mama, shout out to her. She smokes from a rig all the time too. And she's got a couple different ones. And I'm like, that's where it's at. That's where it's at. Like we gotta, I feel like no shade to the flower or anybody who lives by the flower, but I feel like we are progressing up. Like I
We're
started with the
evolving.
flower. Yeah, like you gotta evolve with your pen too. Like you gotta step your game up because it gets the job done for sure. Gets the job done. But this gets it done better. It just gets it done better, in my opinion.
Say less.
All of that being said, I got some music for us. I just had to make it clear that I finally got my pen because it took forever. And I did the side by side, and the dab rig won.
Is where it's at.
Hands down. And it's not like I'm gonna throw this pen away. Like I'm not gonna toss it, chuck
Right.
it, and lose it forever. I'm definitely still gonna use it. It's definitely gonna be what I take with us. It's gonna be what I pull out. If I'm going to a family function or whatever, it's definitely gonna be what I pack because there's benefits to that specific pen too. Like you can put some product down in the bottom of it. I know
Right.
some of them
real
you can't do
traveling
that.
type shit.
Yeah, it's real traveling type shit. So I'm gonna just put it away and just use it when I need it.
Yeah,
But
here
this
you go. I'll
at
show y'all
home
what she's talking
for the
about.
full experience. Yeah.
Oh, so the bottom there's a little compartment you can put. I got shit in there. Oh no! See, last time I opened it and I had stuff in there, I was like, oh,
Yes.
completely forgot. Yep.
Good day. So the music today is 3 6 Mafia. You gonna play it for us?
3 6
I gotta stay fly.
Got you.
They call me Juicy, no I'm a stunt. What's up, baby? Show. I wonder if I could get this out and smoke it again.
Yeah. Ooh.
For the first time, it's going down history, baby. Hey, call me the juicy, you know I'm a stunt. Riding in the car with some buff in the trunk. Told him to laugh, you know it's a pump. Breaking down the good, green bullet in the blunt. Get up inside, girl, say I'm the man. Ice from the wrist with the ice.
This was 2005.
Yeah, girl. Right out of high school for me.
Yeah, I was doing high school.
Doing high school shit. And then the other one is I'm on one by DJ Khaled, Drake.
Oh, that's a jam.
Is on that. Yeah.
I think he just got his. Was that you that just pointed out he got his Hollywood store? Was that you that told me that?
Did y'all see it was milky? It was like completely
I
white in
did
there. That
see
shit
it.
was completely white.
What's the song? I
Khaled.
forgot that quick.
DJ Khaled definitely did just get a walk on the stars or walk on Hollywood or whatever. I'm on one. I said, fuck it, I'm on one.
DJ Khaled.
Every time I hear DJ Khaled, I think about Kid Fury and how he was just like, he's like, I don't know, I don't understand how Khaled made it. He was just a regular DJ on the radio in Miami, and now he's this big mega star. He has a little rant about it. It's pretty funny. Like, how did you get here? Like, what the hell? Is whenever he got lost on the jet ski at night. It's around that time. Him and Crystal have a nice little shout out to Khaled about that shit. It's hilarious.
And Fury from Miami, right?
Yes.
Somewhere in Florida.
what-
Okay.
That's what makes it so funny. You got music?
Yeah, sorry. I don't know why I was holding that in so long. You ever just like, okay. My song is The Game and a bunch of other niggas. Celebration. There's a bunch of people in this song, and I don't remember who's all in it.
Oh.
Let me see.
Get high, get high, get high, get high, get high.
It's Chris Brown, Tyga, with
I kind of remember this video.
Having
Yeah.
a celebration.
Yeah, for sure. That's a game song? This is Chris Brown.
Exactly. Ain't it crazy how Chris Brown could get on a feature and own somebody's song? You know what song I didn't know wasn't Chris Brown's until I looked for it? Remember that song he had with Fat Joe? Fuck, what was the name of that song? Now I'm about to look for it. Hold on.
With Fat Joe? Chris Brown and Fat Joe?
See, exactly. Chris Brown basically like, Another Round. Do you remember that song? I thought that was Chris Brown's jam. I'm about to play it for you. Another round.
I remember the hook, yeah. But you know I don't do Fat Joe. Is this Fat Joe you said?
Yeah, this is Fat Joe's song, but for the longest I thought it was Chris Brown featuring Fat Joe. Because Chris Brown owns this song.
I'm familiar with the hook, but I would have gun to my head. Sorry to that
for
man.
Fat Joe.
You know, I'm anti Fat Joe, so fuck him.
No, I dig it. But yeah, that was there's a bunch of songs with Chris Brown on it that he owns. So you all right? The glass gets hot.
This should be hot. Woo! Yes, I'm fine though. Sorry for the interruption. Please continue.
No, you're all right. I was typing anyway. So that's something to be cautious of though when you get it, huh? That glass gets hot. Now, which glass part? I was about to say
not this part. This part is fine. This doesn't get hot at all. I mean, it's warm, but I mean, no, it's this part right here. This part is where the torch is. This is the part that lights up. The part that lights up is down here. In this ring right here, this is where you put the product. So that is what gets hot in there. That is where the ceramic bowl is. I would show y'all, but my shit's in there and it'll tip out.
Got you.
This is fine though. But whenever I took this is broke. I dropped it when I first got it and broke. So this is supposed to pull the decarber off, and it doesn't. So I have to touch it sometimes to get it out, and it's fucking hot. Most of the time I can get it to catch. When it gets real hot, it just be sticking in there. So I burn my hands sometimes. Whole nother problem. I can't get the ceramic bowl or the little cap for some reason. I don't know if they're sold out, but that's another day. Another problem for another time.
No, I dig it.
So, Batman.
Na-na-na-na-na-na-na. What you think? So you didn't like it.
Y'all
I
should see my face.
loved it.
Okay.
It's a different
come
dimension.
from-
That's what you have to think about.
So overall, the movie was good. It was shot amazing. Some of the tricks was like, wow, how'd they even do that? So that, I'm not talking about any of that. Cinematography, the movie was excellent that way. The story was good. If I was not like a Batman fan, I could go in and watch this movie and enjoy the movie without needing any back history, no storyline, nothing. I could just go in and enjoy this movie. That might be my problem here, because I am a true Batman fan and come from the era of watching Batman, not reading the comic book, but watching Batman, the TV show, when they were still flashing the screen and it said pow. And it was like,
Bam. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like that's how they were fighting. So
What was his
I'm
name? Adam
always
West or
looking
something like that?
for the campy comic book side of it. Like that's why I love the Batman.
you.
This
Okay.
was a real movie. Like this was a real guy.
Mhm.
He didn't have, I understand he was a young Batman, so he's still like developing and stuff, but he didn't have like a lot of the tricks and a lot of the gadgets that made him like superhuman that the other Batmans have had in the past. So my problem is, if I compare this to other Batman movies, I'm gonna have to thumbs down it. But if it stands alone, and it is good enough to stand alone, then I loved it. It was a good movie. I'm gonna watch it again because I know I missed a lot of stuff.
Yeah. No, I loved it. And I had to disconnect the vampire and Batman, because I would see him
That's what took me so long to watch it in the first place.
Because he's already in a dark, gloomy place. So it's like very fitting of a vampire. They don't like the light, so it's kind of like they kind of almost go hand in hand. So I can kind of see almost why they would have chosen to do it. It kind of makes sense. Because it was supposed to be a younger Batman who's set and depressed.
Vampires and bats, they
who's
definitely go hand in hand.
Exactly. Yeah. I don't know why I didn't put that kind of together. I mean, that's probably not the only reason why they chose that man, but I mean, it's fitting if that's what it is.
See it on 420 making sense.
Yeah. It's the only time it'll make sense.
She said that she took another toke. Yeah.
Yeah. Cheers to that. But yeah, so I loved it. I love the fact that it was young Batman. Like this was Batman. Like, man, fuck y'all. I'm gonna beat you up, and I don't care.
Yeah.
And if you die,
very raw in his sadness,
emotions. Yeah,
very much still in his feelings about the death of his parents. The little boy stuck out to him so much. Whenever we're gonna do some spoilers too, so if y'all don't hear spoilers, then this is a good time to pause and wait for the next episode to come out.
Yeah.
No hard feelings.
Just
but
listen to the tips.
Yeah, I feel like his emotion. See, that those type of aspects made it a good enough for it to stand on its own. Like he had it, he had his own clear storyline. I don't know though. It wasn't comic like at all. It was so far removed from comic book Batman that I just was like, okay, get rid of that notion. This is not what you're watching. This is a movie.
Right. This is live action.
Yeah. This is not a Batman movie. This is a movie about a man named The Vengeance or whatever he was calling himself. I'm
Vengeance. Yeah. I thought it was dope though. It was cool to see their version of the Penguin and all the other villains actually. And then the spin on it when come to find out that dude was Zoe's dad. Because I was like,
I both calling this bitch Zoe. What is her name in the movie? Selena. Her name is Selena.
Yes.
Selena Kyle.
Sure.
Yeah, for sure. No, for sure it is.
Yeah. Yeah, so it because he gave me super creepy vibes. I was like, he's really doing his job well because I'm creeped out by him being next to her.
I was
Come to
instantly
find
icked
out it
out when
was
he
her
touched her
dad.
face in the club.
Yes. I was like, ooh, I
That
hope
was
they
it for
didn't
me.
bone. That was my thought.
Yeah, I thought that too. Like, ooh, that's creepy. And that he must have been like her favorite, or she must have been his favorite girl or
Girl.
something.
Yeah.
Ugh. And coming to find out he was the dad.
Yeah. And the Riddler, I thought the Riddler was pretty cool. I liked he was crazy as hell when he was in the mayor's house. When he just popped up behind dude, I was like, oh, he's wild.
So, hold on now. Now I need to look at this little picture again. Sorry, I'm waiting for it to come up. So the
No, you're
Riddler
cool.
was there, the Penguin was there. Bane wasn't there. The Riddler had a mask on,
At the
right?
end,
Like, wasn't that the Riddler? He was the one with the mask on.
it,
Or he was the
it,
one with the question mark.
the one I was going around killing people.
Yeah. So who was the guy
Yeah,
with the
that was the
mask?
Riddler. That was the Riddler.
Okay, because I'm confused now looking at. That's why I kept getting confused looking at this thing because there's 4 villains on the I don't know, picture or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Or is that? Oh no, that's Bruce. Okay, I see what they did there. That's so small on my phone. Child. Girl, tell
No,
your
you're
age,
cool.
really. Like, Batman?
I was like, I don't remember Bane being in there. That's why I was like, what part was that? You about to have me go watch it again.
Well, when they pulled the Riddler's mask off and it was just his hair, I thought Mr. Chow from fucking Hangover was about to spin around. That's why I said I thought Bane was Mr. Chow because he was wearing the mask like Bane in the movie.
That's why I was so confused. I read it and was like,
Crickets.
what? Yeah, I was like, what is she talking about? I was like, I'm gonna just watch it again and maybe I'll catch it.
And I'm saying the
I
same
watched
thing.
it
Like,
again
wow,
and
I
was
can't
still
wait
like,
to see this again.
I was like, I still don't know what she's talking about.
It's fine. It's fine. The Riddler with the question mark.
Yeah, they showed a bunch of villains and stuff at the end too once the Riddler got arrested and shit. So I'm excited to see how this will like venture out in this. Who directed this one? I forgot who directed this Batman. Let me see.
Matt Reeves.
Yes. Yep. So I'm excited to see his version of it. I love that Commissioner Gordon was a Black dude. I was
I
excited to
love
see
that too. And the mayor was Black, a Black woman.
Yeah, the one I was running the yeah.
A
You're
Black
right.
woman. He was like, ma'am, you're not safe. We got to get you out of here. She was like, that's everybody's problems. Y'all was trying to run away, but I'm going to stand here and fix it. Get out my way.
And
I
got
said,
shot.
just like a Black woman. Yeah, she did. She did. Oh, it was unfortunate.
He survived though. So that's
Yeah.
kind of all that matters. But
Kinda.
kinda.
So, okay, 2 questions. First,
Yeah.
how would you rate it compared to the other Batmans? And then how would you rate it overall? How many wheat leaves would you give it? Give me that answer first out of 5.
How many wheat leaves would I give it out of 5? You know what though? I really, really enjoyed this Batman. I'm not gonna lie to you. I really enjoyed it. Because it was different. I don't even know if I can compare it to any of the other Batmans because it's not really comparable. It's in a
You're
different
right.
time.
It's not. It's
period
totally
as well.
different. It's the
Yeah,
only thing that's the same is the names, and that the
that's
parents
it.
are dead. Because
That's it.
even Bruce's dad was corrupt.
And that's crazy to find that shit out too.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, your daddy was in that too.
Yeah,
And it's
that was
crazy.
crazy.
That I had to point that shit out to him. Like, wow, that's a hard. That's a hard truth you gotta
Are
find
you
out,
laughing
right?
at my neck?
Yeah, that too.
Don't laugh at my pain. It's not
Sorry. I'm sorry. But yeah, so I love how the movie unfolded. I love how
yeah.
it just kept going. Like there was always something happening that it really kind of didn't feel like a almost 3-hour movie.
I agree again. It was good. And even when like he was about to die at the end, and then what's her name kissed him. I thought that was it. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, so this is it. Even though he didn't die, like when she brought him back, I was like, okay, so that's it. Like we're gonna see him like, like that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Child, they swooped her up and took her back. I was like, oh, okay, we're back in action.
Uh-huh.
Here we go again.
Right.
Again.
Just when you thought the movie was over, they was like, oh no, psych, come on, we got you.
Get
we
you
got
back on the edge of your seat,
Mhm.
please. Thank you.
Yeah,
I
you was
got too
getting
comfortable.
Exactly.
Because he took a shot of I need whatever he got. I need a shot of that too. Sometimes I feel like I need a Joel
that
that.
adrenaline shot.
These are yes. I'll take 2 of those, please.
So my only thinking was though, this must be like a modern day Batman as well, because the gadgets and stuff that he had, it almost looked like they were in like a Times Square type thing. Like everything kind of seemed modern, or was I tripping?
No, like you mean today?
Okay.
Well, yeah, no,
Yeah,
for sure. Even with the way he was live streaming it and stuff, it was given very much.
Oh yeah, how he had it
today.
out his eye. Yeah.
Yes, that was
That
cool.
was crazy.
That was cool.
Would you do that though? Like if somebody gave you, I don't do enough shit that's worth recording. Maybe if I was out and about more. Yeah. But my recordings would be me in my house
This what y'all would get?
smoking weed and shit, doing work.
Which this bitch was strange. She
Doing
about to crack open now.
pretty
She back at
dragon
the
stuff.
dispensary. Wasn't she this? They were talking about she going to the store. We know what store you going to.
We know where you at. Uh-huh.
I would let's see, 10 to 12 years ago, I would do that because I was doing stuff. Like you said, I was out every weekend, every other weekend, every weekend doing something. And
Same.
even work was exciting because I was there, and I
was on retail.
That was probably real fun. And given the place that you worked in, I was probably popping. I was on the phone, so I was always getting like crazy people. I think that's when I was parking right, and I was catching the bus, so I was having like crazy interactions on the bus, and so it was like that would have been entertaining for sure.
I would use it for this weekend.
Hell
just
yeah.
to make sure that I got everything. I want nothing to be missed,
Yes, that'll be great.
I would definitely
Hold on,
do
I'm
it
being summoned. Hold on.
I would definitely use it for special occasions, like definitely family gatherings, those like moments that I could keep almost like a family recording, like a family video type situation. That's what I would use it for. But I thought that was cool. I was supposed to do the rating though, right? Okay.
Yes.
I would, out of 5, I would honestly give it like a 4.5 leaf.
Really?
Yeah,
okay, so you loved it. Okay. So
I'm gonna give it between a 4 and a 4.5.
So how would you rate it compared to Spider-Man that just came out?
Ooh, that's a good one. I think I like Spider-Man better. I think I'm trying to think real hard about
Batman
that one.
at least one more time before I give that comparison, because I know I missed stuff in Batman. So I need to watch
Spider-Man again.
Oh, I've watched Spider-Man like 20 times.
Okay, see, I've only watched it the one time. I need to watch Spider-Man again to see if I'm really digging it as much as I'm really digging it. And then
I didn't Prime too, girl. Watch it. Get into it.
Like
watch it. Yes.
And I didn't get to finish the Batman the second run fully. So maybe if I do that again, I'm gonna watch them both again and really give you an answer. But right now, I think I'm gonna say Spider-Man.
Me too, for sure, because I watched it so many times. I'm gonna watch Batman again and go in with the mindset that this is not in any way connected to any type of
Any of them.
story from any of the Batmans that you
That's
know
a
in the past.
completely different dimension, completely different world than the previous
Any of
Batmans.
them.
Like they don't connect at all. Just think of it
Yeah.
as that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
I
like
have
the
to.
just like the Spider-Mans, like how all of those different Spider-Mans, how they all came together though.
See, that's
You
the
have to
thing
think of it.
though. But they all, I guess they didn't. I was gonna say they all had the same storyline, but it was just the same thing, the same names, and the parents were dead, and they lived with their aunt and uncle. That was it.
That was it. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna
Yeah.
open my mind. I'm gonna open my mind, and I'm gonna watch it again and take the animated expectations out of it. But that's my favorite part of it. The sci-fi fake stuff is what I loved about it. Like one of probably my favorite Batman is the one with Freeze, Poison Ivy, and the Riddler, and that was the most outlandish one.
That was my least favorite one too. That's funny that you say that. Yeah. I mean, not least favorite, but it would be like close to the bottom of my. Only because I can't take Arnold Schwarzenegger serious. Like,
Okay, I don't disagree. They're 100. I don't disagree at all there.
I don't know why.
He's horrible, but he's barely in it.
Trash.
He's trash. But
True.
that's part of the fun, though. That's part of the fun. It's like it's supposed to be campy. It's not supposed to me. It's not supposed to be like Oscar award-winning acting.
You like it to pop right off the comic book page, but be live action.
Yes, I want it to be ridiculous and over the top. I want to feel like he can freeze the city with a gun. Give me the ridiculousness and give me the people melting down in their hair and the black chick's hair being frozen still. Like, I want all the ridiculousness. Give me Poison Ivy trapped up in a freaking goddamn Venus flytrap.
Think of it as he's going to build up to that because he's still young in this one.
Okay. Because he didn't have a lot of the gadgets. He had the money and some ideas, some cool ideas. So
he's building up to it. Him and Jeffrey, like they're
not Jeffrey.
I mean, Alfred. I said Jeffrey. Him and Alfred,
they're working on it.
You can tell that they're brewing some stuff up. Yeah.
For sure.
And just by his outfit alone, like you're telling me you was carrying that armor and stuff in your backpack, sir. That's a lie. That's a lot because it was bulletproof.
He's got the potential to be the gadgets guy. But even with the other, like the one with Christian Bale, he had the equipment to make him a little more superhuman. Like he put the springs in his knees and
the thing for his neck.
Exactly. So give me that process of making you from a vigilante, vengeance seeking person with the cool suit to something that still separates you and sets you outside of everybody else. Still, like, I still need you to be a little higher elevated, understanding that he's still a kid. Like, I will give him the time and space to develop the character. Like, okay,
yeah, he's definitely still a kid, and the cops don't fuck with him. Yeah, like he really got everybody against him at this point.
And I love how he don't fuck with the cops and the cops don't fuck with him. Like, I like, that's always my vibe too. So I'm here for it. I didn't dislike the movie at all. As a Batman series, it's gonna stand alone. It's gonna have to stay standing alone because it's so
absolutely
different. But it's a good enough movie to where it does stand alone. It doesn't have to be a Batman movie. They should have called it The Vengeance. They should have called it The Vengeance.
Maybe because it's going to keep going into something else, into the Batman.
They should have called it The Vengeance.
Batman the
Batman
Vengeance.
Coming or something like that. The
Yeah.
Batman prequel or something like that.
Yeah, because they did the Dark Knight and Dark Knight Rises or whatever.
And
So
then The
they
Dark Knight
definitely
Strikes
could have
Back or
did
some shit like that.
the Vengeance, but maybe that just wasn't his take on it. The director's take on it.
Yeah. I mean, it's all up to them. And then even Catwoman was not a cat. She had a lot of cats. She liked cats. But Michelle Pfeiffer, drinking
Cat.
milk, licking
Yes.
herself,
She was very much
purring, eating
turning into a
birds.
cat.
She
Mhm.
embodied the campiness of becoming a cat woman.
Yeah. Now that I can
So that
understand.
was my expectation. Like the most cat thing I saw for her was she had a hat in her ears poked just a little bit, just enough to be like, oh, those might be pointy cat ears.
Yeah, because they gave her backstory kind of, but they didn't really show her connection with the cats really, minus
Them living with her.
them living with her. Yeah, like she told the story about how she got into the club because her mom used to work there. That's how she came about with the dude, but nothing really connecting her too much to the cats. Maybe that's something else I need to like pay attention to see if they do that. But it's not, I need them to like put her in another story and give her more of a backstory, because I don't feel like they did her justice.
I'm sorry. She said, I like strays. That was the connection she made. Meanwhile, Michelle Pfeiffer fell off that damn building, died, and the cats brought her back to life. Like she was a cat woman.
Yeah. They was licking her and shit, and she popped back to life and then came in the house, drank the milk out the bowl.
She literally had 9 lives. She died 8 times in that movie. Like,
she did. She got shot. Yeah.
She electrocuted herself. She got shot. She fell off the roof.
Yep.
She fell into a garbage truck.
Oh, yep.
She did a lot.
She was out here wild.
She kept bouncing right back. Come on, 9 lives.
Yeah, and I mean, I can kind of see the correlation because, well, the Catwoman there, she didn't work for the Penguin. She did work for like a mob boss type dude. And that's what the Catwoman in this one did. She worked for the Penguin, who was, had connections with everybody, basically.
Right.
So I can see that, but there was really no connections with her becoming a cat or being claimed as Catwoman, minus her having a bunch of cats in her crib and saying
her
she
wearing black.
Yeah, and her nails and the pointy things. Like, yeah, okay. If that's all it is, then that's all it is. But I mean, I guess at that moment there were a bunch of people, and I don't know if it was just because maybe it was Halloween, but remember in the very beginning, everybody in the town was wearing like masks and stuff.
They did say it was Halloween. See, and I just thought that was just the one weirdo wearing the raindrop. Thank you. The raindrop little mask because he was part of the bad guy group. I didn't even catch that everyone was wearing costumes at first.
Yeah, because everybody was kind of like running through the streets and stuff. So it was definitely, they were all wearing masks and stuff. So that makes sense then. So maybe in that time they thought.
Or maybe it's just not that deep and not part of.
Yeah, maybe we're just looking for a story, and maybe that's all we're getting.
Or like you said, it could be setting her up for her own story. They purposely didn't give us information because she's got her own story coming out.
Yeah, I mean, she killed her dad, so that's
interesting enough.
Yeah, that's I'm like, there's that.
I'm interested enough to see where she's
going.
That
nigga. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind seeing which way she's going on the motorcycle.
And did they ever find out? Batman? Did they ever find out what happened to her friend, or was it just kind of fuck her?
Her story can't be over. That's where she's going to find her friend, right? Because I don't recall.
Because she got her passport. Yeah, I don't remember them mentioning her friend ever again. Now I need to pay attention.
We definitely need to watch it again because the last thing I remember them saying about her friend was that he was strangling her, but then I don't think he killed her.
Right.
Because I feel like if they did, she would have been way more reactive.
Oh,
Like, it
but
would have
maybe
been
that's
like,
why she killed her dad though, too, on top of
"Oh,
just the
baby."
bullshit that he put her through.
All right, so we gotta watch it.
Yeah, I
We
need
gotta
to
watch it
see.
and
That's
come
why I
back to
need
it.
to pay attention. And that was toward the end of the movie, so that's why I'm like, I didn't see that part again. I didn't see that part
Yeah.
the second time, so
And I only saw it the
I'm
one
missing some
time, so
part.
I feel like I'm missing some pieces. So
Yeah,
we're gonna watch it again.
yeah, for sure, for sure.
Well, this was fun.
Yeah.
Did you
Oh
have
wait,
anything
give
else?
us your rating, Wheatleaf wise, out of 5. What'd you give
Okay,
Batman?
I don't even know if this is fair. I should watch it again. I'm gonna say out of 5, standalone movie, I would say like a 3.5, 4.
Okay.
I would say like 3.5, 4.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I gave
I
it
would
a
say like
4,
3.5, 4.
4.5. Mm-hmm.
Because it was good, but there was still a couple times where I was like, oh wait, let me do this. Like, I was distracted. I was not like glued to the TV, nose to it, stuck to it. But I was interested enough to watch it, and I'm gonna watch it again. So
Mm-hmm.
that's my initial rating. I'm gonna say 3.5 wheat leaves for Batman.
Period.
And Spider-Man was better than Batman.
I agree that until I watch them both again, that's where I'm standing.
I will
Yeah.
watch them both again. I'm gonna put a note, and we're gonna come back and we're gonna give our ratings again. We'll start the show next. Ooh, it's gonna be a couple weeks from now because we got some shit to do.
Catch y'all
Gonna
real
be
niggas in
fun.
DC. Y'all are in there. Say what up
Ooh,
to some real niggas. Because we're gonna be
please.
out there.
Is there anything else that you would like to remind these people, talk to these people about?
No, just make sure you go listen to the throwback episode of the weed tips just to freshen y'all up, just in case, you know. And that was still during COVID time that we recorded that. So those rules still apply.
Yeah.
Make sure you check out theprettydragons.com. Make sure you check us out on all the socials, the YouTube. Shout out to the YouTube. This will be
Shout
up
out
on
to
the
the
YouTube.
YouTube. Thank you for
So
watching.
make
Let's
sure
get it
you subscribe and like and follow and whatever you're supposed to do on YouTube. I don't
all
know.
those things.
Yeah, all of them. And smoke safely and we'll holla at y'all. See, you got something?
Just happy 420, like you said. Smoke safely. Catch all the information you need on the website. I don't recall if we mentioned or not that the voicemail we got was blank, like we couldn't hear anything.
Oh yeah, we got
Yeah, so if that was you, please feel free to call and leave us another message. That's it. Thank y'all for checking in with this quick little 420 celebration.
Happy
Batman.
420.
Yeah, you already know. Roll up and have a good time, a good safe time. We'll see y'all this weekend. Check out that website. Check out that IG. It's gonna be flowing with content. That's where it's gonna be at. The YouTube's gonna be popping. It's where the money resides. Where the money resides. Hey. Where the money resides. Hey. Where the money resides. Hey.
We love y'all.
Peace out.